to perfection this morning. It's Casey and the Sunshine Band on Mix 99.3. Worldwide, WNXTradio.com, 7:31 it is on your Wednesday today, the 23rd. Is starting to lighten up a little bit out there, and I see no fog, Bill. Will you confirm that,
Not
please?
yet.
All
Not
right.
yet.
So I'm not even going to bring it up.
You already did.
I know. The fog gods are going to be up there going, we got to prove him wrong. Let's turn on the machine. All right. Time for news brought to you by Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates. Dr. Inashita and his Cracker Jack crew there on 11th Street here in Portsmouth. And that's where the Care Compassion Roadmap to Your Recovery began. All right. Once again with news, here's Bill.
Thanks, Steve. Good morning, everyone. Portsmouth City Council will meet in regular session this coming Monday, October 28th at 6 p.m., with a short agenda in front of its 6 members. Getting a third reading is an ordinance that would authorize the appropriation of $24,000 from Capital Improvement Fund 301 to pay for a topographic survey as well as grading and drainage plans for the Mountain Park Playground project. Receiving a second reading would be an ordinance that would authorize the appropriation of $125,000 to be paid from a playground improvement equipment line item for new playground equipment for Cindy Sechrist Park in Sciotoville. Now, in connection with that, a first reading would go to a proposed ordinance that would authorize the submittal by City Manager Sam Sutherland of a grant application to ODNR's Land and Water Conservation Fund for the purpose of Cindy Sechrist Park improvements. The meeting is open to the public and may be viewed by going to the City of Portsmouth government's Facebook page. Ohio adults aged 21 and older purchased $11.1 million in recreational marijuana product through last weekend, pushing sales figures above the $100 million mark. Now, dispensaries have rung up a total of 1.4 million transactions, totaling over $109 million since the beginning of recreational sales on August 6th. And that number is according to last Saturday's figures. Now, with the $1.99 billion in medical marijuana sales since Ohio began permitting medicinal in January of 2019, total marijuana sales in Ohio have now topped $2 billion with 18.4 million receipts. And with fewer than 2 weeks remaining until Election Day, Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost confirms that 6 people here in the Buckeye State broke the law by voting while they were not U.S. citizens. Angela Ann reports.
This election season, the pace of early voting is a bit slower than in the past presidential elections. Early voting gives you the flexibility to vote when it's convenient for you. You may early vote at the County Board of Elections office located in the county courthouse with extended voting hours.
Third one.
This is after an investigation into hundreds of voters. Yost says those 6 were living in Ohio as legal permanent residents, but they were not U.S. citizens.
Voting in America is a sacred right. It is the exercise of the sovereign people in self-government.
Ohio has more than 8 million registered voters. Yost says under Ohio law, it really doesn't matter if a person intended to vote illegally or not, but it's still a crime, a 4th-degree felony that carries a possible 18-month prison sentence.
For Mix 99.3 News, I'm Bill Shope.
And good morning. It's 7:35, and of course we're getting into the vortex here of the Halloween season, aren't we?
Yes, we are. It's here. I mean, Halloween's next week.
I know, and we've got Chuck was coming in. I didn't realize he was such a haunted house addict. Did you know he's been going to all these haunted houses?
Yes, he has.
Yeah, and is coming back with good reviews. I don't know whether he's ever been to this one or not yet.
Halloween night at midnight, Hooterville goes to hell in a handbasket on Scream Acres.
Oliver, breakfast is ready. I made some
Hot cakes for you.
I'll be right there, Lisa. I just have to finish pounding this wooden stake into Arnold's heart.
Yes, come to Scream Acres for one night of blood-curdling laughter.
Mr. Heinous, we don't need any of that junk.
But Mr. Douglas, this is a genuine headless, bottomless torso.
Well, you're the agricultural expert, Mr. Kimball. What do you think we should do?
Well, frankly, I really don't know, Mr. Douglas, but I'd sure like to play
You.
eat mankind, just give me a homicide.
That's Scream Acres, Halloween night, right after Mr. Dead on Nickelodeon.
See, Ebb was the one you could never trust.
No, never, ever. All right, that innocent-looking guy, no. This update brought to you this morning by Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates, Dr. Inashita, where the care, compassion, and roadmap to your recovery begin. The health and well-being of the community when it comes to cancer care and the cure is a name that's legendary. His name is Dr. Inashita. At Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates of Portsmouth, they're always there to think way ahead of the curve, to provide the absolute latest in care treatments and that personal one-on-one service that today is so rare. With Dr. Inashita and King's Daughters, they owe their success to the many forward-thinking community members and great volunteers who have all helped shape King's Daughters and Dr. Inashita as their first choice from patients and families who choose them for the most critical time in their life, when that absolute right decision must be made. For more information, from screenings to treatment, contact Dr. Inashita by calling 353-4884 or stop by and meet their incredibly helpful staff at 916 11th Street in Portsmouth. With Dr. I and Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates, that's where the care, compassion, and the roadmap to your cure begin. And good morning, 7:37 it is. I see no fog, and I will go ahead and proclaim it. As I tell you, downtown, we've got 52 degrees. We'll check in with sports coming up, but right now it's ONN.
This is ONN. I'm Jay Fox on the Ohio News Network. A teen is in serious condition after being struck by a vehicle in Cincinnati Monday. ONN's Clay Gordon reports.
The Cincinnati Enquirer reports that a 14-year-old girl was hit by a car in Winton Hills Monday afternoon. Cincinnati police say it happened just before 4 p.m. in the 5700 block of Winton Road when a 36-year-old woman hit the teen who was crossing the road outside of the marked crosswalk. The victim was taken to Cincinnati Children's Hospital. The driver was not injured, and police say they are not investigating excessive speed nor impairment as factors in the crash. Anyone who witnessed the crash are asked to contact Cincinnati police.
New state funding will allow for additional law enforcement training. ONN's Tracy Townsend has details.
Attorney General Dave Yost announced that Ohio's law enforcement officers can take up to 6 available traffic safety courses for free thanks to a grant from the Ohio Department of Public Safety. The courses include training on field sobriety testing, impaired driving enforcement, collision investigation, and operating radar, among others. The grant money is available through next September. AG Yost says that well-trained officers are the backbone of a safe and just society. Ohio has over 24,000 law enforcement officers.
Cleveland has a dubious honor. It ranks as the 10th most rat-infested city in the country, according to Orkin. Chicago is number 1. For the Ohio News Network, I'm Jay Fox.
Go Rats! Okay. All right, Chicago's winning in something. Aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Something.
All right, sports here brought to you by Call Your Home Medical, 1661 State Route 522. And when we say home medical, yeah, they can bring it to you with a variety of home medical equipment setup. So give them a call at 574-0327. All right, Wednesday morning sports, and here's Chuck.
Thank you, Steve. The 2024 and 25 NBA season got underway last night with a pair of games. The Celtics knocked off the Knicks 132-109, and the Lakers were triumphant over Minnesota 110-103. The Cleveland Cavaliers opened their season this evening with a 7:30 tip-off at the Toronto Raptors. Last night in the NHL, the Columbus Blue Jackets skated past the Maple Leafs 6-2. Let's talk high school sports. The Ohio High School Athletic Association has released its football computer rankings as we prepare for the final weekend of regular season play. Remember that teams must finish in the top 16 in their respective region in order to qualify for the playoffs. In Division 5, Region 19, Ironton is first. Fairland is second. Portsmouth comes in at number 6. Piketon is 12th. Wheelersburg is 13th. Colgrove is 15th. And the Northwest Mohawks are in at number 16. In Division 6, Region 24, the West Senators are 4th. Rock Hill is 7th. And Valley is 19th. In Division 7, Region 27, the Eastern Pike Eagles are 1st. Notre Dame is 8th. Sims Valley is 17th. The Green Bobcats are 18th. And the East Tartans are 19th. Jackson is 9th in Division 3, Region 11, and Waverly is 11th in Division 4, Region 15. The Total Media Group of Portsmouth will present 4 high school football games live this Friday, all rivalry games as we head off into week number 10. Here on Mix 99.3, you'll be able to tune into the Lucasville-Minford Road rivalry as the Minford Falcons visit the Valley Indians. On Classic Rock 107.5 The Breeze, you'll hear the West Senators host the Wheelersburg Pirates. It's winner take all for the Southern Ohio Conference Division II championship in that game at the Rock. On Fox Sportsmouth AM 1260 and 95.7 FM, you'll be able to listen to one of Ohio's longest rivalries as the Portsmouth Trojans host the Ironton Fighting Tigers. That will be the Appalachian Marketing Media video stream game of the week. You'll be able to watch that live on WNXTradio.com in addition to hearing it on the radio. And Friday night on WNXT2, you'll hear East at Notre Dame. Coverage at all 4 of those game sites will commence at 6:30, leading up to the 7 o'clock kickoffs. Staying with high school sports, in girls postseason volleyball yesterday in a Division VI district semifinal, the South Webster Lady Jeeps were winners over Waterford in 3 games. In Division V district semifinals, Adena ousted Oak Hill in 3, and New Lexington knocked off Chesapeake in 3 games. In girls postseason soccer yesterday, Wheelersburg was a winner over Hillsboro 6-1 in a Division IV district semifinal. Speaking of Wheelersburg sports, several former Wheelersburg athletes are now Shawnee State University Bears, and they're doing quite well. Behind a great week that saw Annie Carell score 2 difference-making goals in victories over West Virginia Tech and Brescia, Kentucky, the sophomore midfielder who plays at SSU, who graduated from Wheelersburg, was able to obtain her first career River States Conference Offensive Player of the Week award. Carell becomes the 3rd Wheelersburg grad to win a River States Conference Player of the Week award while participating in a fall sport this season at SSU. Carell now joins SSU men's soccer senior goalkeeper Eric Green and Shawnee State volleyball senior Kylie Gifford as all-conference honorees from the Berg. Your Portsmouth Insurance Sports Time is 7:43. Portsmouth Insurance is a TAH benefits partner. Give Gary Duzan a call for all of your employee benefit needs. And that is a look at sports.
All right. Thank you, Chuck. And it's brought to you this morning by Call Your Home Medical, and they're at 1661 State Route 522. And give them a call if you got any questions about their home medical supplies and what they do. 574-0327. Good folks, and you will love what they do. All right, we got your traffic weather together on the way.
Collier is expanding its business opportunities to include Collier Home Medical, a local durable medical equipment company, or DME, offering free home setup of a variety of home medical equipment such as home oxygen and portable oxygen, as well as hospital beds, wheelchairs, rollators, walkers, and more. Collier also offers home sleep testing along with CPAP and BiPAP for patients diagnosed with sleep apnea. Overnight pulse oximetry testing is available with a physician order. Located at 1661 State Route 522 across from Kroger in Wheelersburg, call 740-574-0327.
Traffic brought to you by the Scioto River, 1024 Gallia Street. River will be there with legendary steaks, chicken ribs, and more. And the doors will open this morning at 11. And we do have a boil water advisory this morning that's going to be for Sycamore Street between Harrison and Shoemaker. So you're going to have to boil your water before you drink it, or cook with it. And this morning we've got, on this Wednesday, road resurfacing is going to be out on Junior Road. That's in Green Township. And, of course, Shelley Company is going to be out doing their thing up on the hilltop, trying to get all those roads resurfaced. So if you see something we need to know about, give us a call at 354-1993. Traffic is service of the Scioto River, open 7 days a week.
The weather is service of Mary's Spirit and Print Shop, where all regional schools are proudly represented with plenty of cool hats, shirts, sweaters, jackets, and pride. Get your school spirit on and check out the deals now at Mary's Spirit and Print Shop, 2109 Gallia Street in Portsmouth, where Mary and her graphic designer can customize anything.
Your first alert forecast from WSAZ. Warm, sunny skies and an afternoon breeze pushes temperatures back into the upper 70s, if not 80 degrees, but that means passing clouds tonight with an isolated shower, shifting cooler for Thursday, but actually where we should be for this time of year, highs in the 60s. Next shot at rain will be later on Friday evening into early Saturday morning.
I'm WSAZ News Channel 3 meteorologist Brandon Butcher on the Ohio Valley's hit music channel, Mix 99.3.
And downtown right now, looking at sunshine on the way. We've got 52 as we get up and go.
Mix 99.3.